Okay. Okay. What fun do they have?
Oh, well.
Okay, so should we start? Well, there are more people joining, of course, I think. Do we have...
Yeah, hopefully people start showing up here.
What?
Our last class ran a little late, so people just might be a little slow to come in, but people should show up.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just ask you some questions. Okay. From previous class, we were studying Panch Kosh. Tell me, what are the five layers? What are the 5 layers of human body?
Agni, is that what? Yeah, Agni, Jala,
Yes.
Vayu, Akash.
Yes. Akash. Yes.
The other one, Prithvi.
Yes, very good. But what are these? These 5 things, what are these?
They are what makes
5.
up the universe.
Yes. It is what makes up the universe. It is what makes up the also
Body.
human body. Yes. So these are Panch.
Panchakosh.
No, it's not Panch Kosh. It is Panch Maha
Oh yeah, Maha.
Bhoot. Panch Mahabhoot. So what you answered is Panch Mahabhoot, the 5 elements. Yes. I asked Panch Kosh, the 5 layers of human body. You can tell the English names. Anyone who has joined can answer. It's for everyone. Relay, Josh, anyone can answer. What are the 5 layers of human body? The 5 layers of human body.
It's prana, apana, samana, udana.
No.
No?
And?
Well, that's pranamaya.
Pranapan, Udan.
Oh yeah, no. The physical, mental.
Yes, this is the Panchakosh. The physical.
Pranayama.
Yes, physical body. Yes. Pranamaya. Then? Pranamaya.
Then it's
the physical body.
intelligence.
It's the 5 elements. Yes. After physical body, we have pranamaya, the vital force. Then after breath, what comes? You can tell the English name. Mind. Yes. Manomaya Kosh. Then after that. This is Vijnanamaya. Intelligence. Yes. And the last is? Anandamaya. Yes. Bliss.
Samadhi.
Yes. Samadhi. I think everyone has joined now. We can start the class.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we have Joy, we have Laura, Kelly, and Josh, Relay. Okay. And people at 𝐴𝑣𝑃utra. How many people we have at 𝐴𝑣𝑃utra? I can see 2.
Yep.
4.
We have 4.
Okay. Yes. I can see all 4 of them. Okay. So good morning, everyone. Okay. Let's start with Om and Shanti. Okay. We'll say 3 times Om and 3 times Shanti. Okay, everyone just sit straight. Padmasan or Padmasan. Your back straight, neck straight. Close your eyes gently. Your hands in Gyan Mudra. Long deep breath in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in for Omkar. Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join your hands together. Rub your palms. Put them on your eyes. And slowly come back. Okay. So how's the weather in Indonesia?
It's warm.
And humid?
Yeah,
it's
very
humid.
humid. It
Very
stopped
humid.
raining every day.
It rains.
No, it was raining every day last month, but this month, not so much.
Okay. Okay, so in my previous class, I was telling about a concept. Like in India, especially North India, what is happening? We have dry state. Okay. It's very dry in here. So there is one solution. Well, there's one problem that happens in dry region. Okay. Or when the weather is very dry, like this April, May, June. These are very dry months. Okay. In place like North India or any desert area. So there is a problem with nose, and this is one problem, that the area is dry. Plus, if a person is practicing a lot of pranayam, even then the person can go through dry nostrils. Has anyone felt that his or her nostril are dry? Any one of you? Dry nostril?
I would say mostly in winter, because then in Europe we use a lot the heater, so the air is dry and you kind of always
Yes.
just breathe dry air.
So what do you do? Then, if your nostrils are dry, what do you do?
I use Vicks Vapor Rub. That helps.
You use?
Vicks Vapor Rub, because I live in California and it's really dry desert.
How? Okay, so what do you do with Vicks Vapor Rub? Do you put it outside or inside?
Put it inside.
Or you put that inside also?
Just like on the, because I get little scars because it's so dry, just like right at the tip.
Okay, like just here, just at the starting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'll give you a solution to that. So you see, there are many situations that your nostril is getting dry, like this dry season in summers, then dry season in winters. Sometimes winters are also very chilled and dry. Okay, and then this situation where people are using heaters, and there is also a situation where people are practicing pranayam. Okay, so in this situation, and also if you're using too much of jal niti, Sutraneti. Okay, that can also lead to dryness in the nostril. That's why whenever you are doing Jalneti, Sutraneti, what your instructor must have told you, your trainer, he or she must have told you to put ghee inside your nostrils. Okay, ghee is clarified butter. Okay, or another option is almond oil or badam rogan. Then if you don't have these, only then you put mustard oil or coconut oil. This is the best option, second best option. If you have nothing, then put this. Okay, you warm. Okay, just make this warm. Okay, and then put it in, put like drop by drop into your nostrils, especially just before sleeping. Because when you're going to sleep, you're going to put your head that way. So this nasal cavity, it can be moistened thoroughly. Okay, because throughout the night you'll be sleeping like that, so it will moisten it. Okay, or any you put this or this, any of this you can try. This is the best option. And you see what happens when the nostril is dry, it gets inflamed. Because of that inflammation, sometimes people get headache and they do not understand why they're getting headache. Simple solution is you just put ghee in your nostrils. Okay, you can put it during the day also. Like in Ayurveda, there's a concept that you put oil, like after you take bath, you put oil in your nostrils, in your ear, on your belly, and then on your anus also you put some oil. Okay, there are some points where you should oil. In Ayurveda, they say put mustard oil. Okay, so but I'm telling, like, if your nostrils are very dry, you can put ghee. Any doubt in that? I'm guessing it's all clear. Okay, so yesterday we were talking about gods. We came across the topic of gods through Panchakosh. In Panchakosh, Panch means 5, Kosh means layers. Okay, these are Annamaya Kosh. Annamaya Kosh is the physical body. Then we have Pranamaya Kosh. This is composed of the prana, the vital force of energy. Then third is Manomaya Kosh. This is the mind. Then we have Vijnanamaya Kosh. Vijnanamaya Kosh, intelligence. And then Ananda. Ananda. Kosh. Okay, bliss. Okay. In Annamaya Kosh, we studied 5 elements, Panch Mahabhut. Which are those? They are Agni, Jal, Vayu, Prithvi, and Akash. Okay, these are Akash, Prithvi, Jal, Vayu, and Agni. 5 elements. Then Pranamaya Kosh. In Pran, we have Pran, Apan, Saman, Udan, and Vyan. Then we also studied 5 Uppran. 5 Uppran, subsidiary pranas. Can anyone tell me which are those? Uppran. Please tell me the five Uppran. Any one of you, please. You can look into your register.
Nag,
Oh yeah.
Yes. Nag,
Karma,
Kurma, and
Rakal,
Kirkal. Kirkal. Yes. Then, yes. And Dhananjay. Dhananjay. These are the five Uprans. Then Manomay Kosh. In Manomay Kosh, we studied it is the mind. Okay, we studied the concept of Rag, Dvesh. What is Rag? What is Rag? Rag is too much liking. And Dvesh is too much disliking, which causes problem. Okay. Then there are three kinds of mind we studied. What are those? Three layers of the mind. Yes, conscious. Then what else? Subconscious mind and unconscious mind. So this is the data collector. Okay, this conscious mind, it is using these five sense organs. What are the five sense organs? Five sense organs.
eyes, ears,
No. Tongue and skin. Yes, good. So this mind is using these five sense organs to collect the data. It is connecting us to the world. Okay. Then subconscious mind. It is the data storehouse. Okay. Because of this, we remember our past experiences and can act accordingly, which is good for us and what is not good for us, what was pleasing to us, what was not pleasing to us. And then unconscious mind. What is unconscious mind? It is the self that we want to discover through yogic practices. Okay. On this layer, we want to work through our yogic practices. Okay, so this was what we have studied till now. This, if you want to work upon Annamaya Kosh, we do asana. We do asana. We do pranayama. For Manomaya Kosh, we do, what did we do? Pratyahar. What is pratyahar? Pratyahar.
sense organ from their object.
Yes. Pratyahar is the withdrawal of sense organs from their objects. And what are their objects? Like for eyes, it is to see. For nose, it is to smell. For tongue, it is to taste and also talk. Okay. For skin, it is touch. And for ear, it is hear. So withdrawal of sense organs from their objects is pratyahar, because we want to bring from the out to the inward, because we want to know the self. If we know the self, we can know the universe, because you know that what we are made of is of that, those 5 components, the universe is also made of. So if we can understand ourselves, we can understand the universe. That's why we want to go inwards rather than knowing the world. Because there's lakhs, billions of people, billions of things in the world. So instead of focusing on billions of things, we just focus on ourselves. We'll know everything. Okay. So like we have this concept that we want yes, so we were studying here dhyan, dharana, and okay, so we were studying dharana and dhyan yesterday. You want to take a screenshot? Please take it. Then I will erase this. Okay. So we were talking about the gods. Okay, that for we have a lot of pictures, a lot of idols. Okay, why? Because for every kind of whatever purpose we have, we were studying that there is a book called Secret, The Secret. Okay, it talks about law of attraction. What is law of attraction? They say that if you want to achieve anything in your life, you want to have anything in your life, just write it down on a piece of paper and stick it where you can see it every single day. Okay, just like I take this class every single day, so I just put it here on my camera stand, or I put it on the wallpaper of my phone because I see it most of the day. Okay, so that is law of attraction this book is talking about. Okay, so similarly we had this concept of idol worship. Okay, so in idol worship, what is there? First you have to know what you want in your life. Like suppose for students, they want to study, they want to gain knowledge, so they will keep an idol or a picture of Saraswati. God is Saraswati. Okay, if a person wants to master the dance form, then he should take an idol of Nataraj. Okay, Nataraj, it is a form of Shiva. Okay, Nataraj is another root of Lord Shiva, God Shiva. Then if somebody wants to master the art of bow and arrow, archery, okay, then he can, if somebody wants to start a new business or anything new or anything else, okay, then he can pray to Lord Ganesha. Like that, we have so many gods that we can just put their idols, or Hanuman we have for strength. Okay, so in India we have this concept all over India, north, east, west, south, everywhere. If Hinduism is practiced, then they have this Hanuman Chalisa. Okay, they teach their children that if you feel scared of anything, just read this Hanuman Chalisa. They memorize it, and whenever they feel scared of any animal like street dogs, or they feel scared at night, okay, they can just recite this Hanuman Chalisa and the fear goes away. And it actually happens. People actually experience it. Okay, it may be due to faith. Okay, but it happens. Okay, so this I'm saying that these gods, they are symbolisms, they are symbols of certain qualities, and whatever quality we want to acquire, accordingly we can choose our god and we can put their idol in front of us, because whatever quality is there in that certain god, if we put that idol of that god or picture of that god in front of us, like for if somebody wants to make a lot of money, do you have any guesses which goddess we can
Lakshmi?
Oh my god, yes. How do you know that?
I don't know. I read a few things about that.
Okay, great, awesome. So for this you pray to goddess Lakshmi. On Diwali, you see, Diwali is a festival. You know about Diwali?
Yes. It's like
Yes.
usually happen around November, right?
Yes, October.
And it's like a
End
light
of
festival,
October?
the most important.
Yes.
It's like more
So,
important than Christmas or anything.
Can you repeat that?
I think it's in India even more important than Christmas for us.
Yes, absolutely. It is for a majority of Indians, Diwali is the biggest festival. Okay, so like different regions, different communities have different festivals, and Diwali is for majority is the biggest festival. Okay, because this Diwali, Diwali is associated with Ramayana. Okay, Ramayana I talked about in my previous classes. Okay, so Lord Ram had returned, had fought the king Ravan in Sri Lanka. He had won. So when he won that war, that is called Vijayadashmi. Okay, Dashera. We have a festival called Dashera. We celebrate that. And then after winning that war, he comes back to Ayodhya in India, to his kingdom, to the capital of his kingdom. He comes back. So that was the time of Diwali, when he came back. So there is a concept that when Lord Ram was coming back, so they lit diyas in celebration, or to show him the path that, okay, this at night. There are different concepts. Okay. So how it is relative today in our country, in our region, is that you see, we have monsoon season. Okay, now we have this monsoon season where we will sow our seeds. Okay, we will put the rice, okay, and sugarcane, and it will be harvested in October. Okay, so it will be harvested in October on Dashera. On Dashera, we will be selling that whatever we have harvested in our fields. It will be sold after Dashera. And by the time it is Diwali, we'll get all the money. That's why we are playing to goddess Lakshmi on Diwali. Okay, so on Diwali, we are praying to goddess Lakshmi. Oh God, too much of. Yes, I think that's very clear that why we have so many gods and what is the secret behind it. Yes, and that's what we do in dharana and dhyan. That we try to focus. Okay, in dharana, we are trying to focus on one object. That object can be anything. It can be idol. It can be your body, like your breath. You can focus on any of your chakras. Or if you have any problem in any part of the body, you can focus there. Okay, and you can focus on the moon, you can focus on the sun. Okay, focus on moon and sun is very, very powerful. So you need to be strong physically and mentally to focus on your sun and the moon. Okay, so when you're trying to focus, that's called dharma. And when you have focused and then it breaks, you focus, then it breaks, you focus and then it breaks. That is dhyana. And then last is samadhi. This is when you have focused on something and it's there effortlessly, effortless dhyana. Okay, it does not break. That's called a samadhi. That is the state where you have known yourself, you have known the universe, and you are in absolute state of bliss. Okay, you have absolute state of bliss because now you know yourself, you know the world. Now you will not have any sorrows. Okay, because you see, why do we have pain? We have pain because we don't know certain things. Once you know things, you will not have any problem. You will understand, okay, this is how it is. You cannot change it. Or if you can change it, you will know how to change it. So you'll be in a state of bliss. And that's what we all are seeking, knowingly or unknowingly. Like today, these all the young generation people, they have a concept. We want to look for ourselves. We want to explore ourselves. We want to go to the world to explore different things. I want to know who I am. So somehow they are seeking that spirituality, that bliss. They don't call it yoga. They call it exploring. But it is a part of yoga. They're actually exploring themselves. And exploring oneself is yoga. Because you're connecting yourself. When you connect to yourself, you can connect to the God. Okay. See, some people say God, some people, there is some creator. You see, there is some creator. Because when you cook food, it was created by someone. Someone cooked it. Someone processed it. Someone worked in the fields. Right? That's why you got those grains. Then someone processed it into a powder. Then someone baked it into a bread. And then someone made butter for you. Or you yourself made butter. Okay. And then you're able to eat. Okay. So there is a creator. We don't know who it is. And that's what we are looking. Okay. So this is Pancham Kosh. I think the concept is very clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, just take screenshot. Okay, so we have anatomy of shoulder. Okay, so should we start skeletal system now? Yes? Can you please hold phone closer to the board? Yes, please, I can.
No, well, guys.
Okay. Can you please? Thank you. Okay. Yes. So we'll start with skeletal system. Have you done skeletal system?
No,
No. We have not started, no? We have not started at all. Okay, I hope you all remember the names of the bones you studied in 200R. Do you remember the name of the bones?
I think I do not remember it. My training was like a while ago.
Okay, fine. No worries. I'll teach you everything. I love to teach.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So for 5 to 6 days, we'll study skeletal system. I like to teach yogic concepts more. Like when I relate this modern science with yogic concepts, I just love that.
I think we like the yoga concept also more than just the pure anatomy.
Yes. Yes, because I'm from a Hindu family, okay, and we do a lot of prayers and lot of rituals, okay, and I was always fighting with my parents. Why this? Okay, why do I pray? Why do I lit diyas? Why to blow this conch? Okay, shank. Why to put tilak? Why to, like, you see there is a mark here. Okay, because we put one thread around the wrist. Okay, so I always fought with them that why doing all this? I don't want to do. And they were like, we have to do this. This is a rituals, but they had no reasoning. Okay, so luckily I studied yoga. Okay, that was very by chance. I just wanted some physical fitness, so I joined yoga, and luckily I joined a course where they were taught theory also. And then all those questions which I was asking my mom, my dad, and all the priests or whosoever I thought could answer, and they could not answer. So I got all those answers in study of yoga, and that got me interested. That okay, this was so logical. Okay, so that really interests me. Okay, so skeletal system. Skeletal system. Okay, first you tell me what is the function of skeletal system.
Gives shape to the body.
It gives shape to the body, yes.
Support our organs and muscles and everything.
Yes. No, muscle is another system, muscular system. That is. Okay. It is giving shape to the body, yes. What else is doing?
Protects the organs, the body organs.
Yes, very good. It protects the organs. Then
Movement allows movement, mobility.
yes, movement. Yes, very good. What else? What else? It is a storehouse of calcium, potassium, vitamin D. It produces blood cells in bone marrow. Okay. Where is bone marrow present? Bone marrow is present in the,
I think healthy.
I told you, the bone. Okay. In the bone, there are 3 layers. Okay. First, then second, and this third. 1, 2, and 3. In this third layer, there are holes. There are pores. Okay, in these pores, the bone marrow is present. Okay, the bone marrow, it can be of two types, red and yellow. In red, the RBCs, WBCs, platelets, all these platelets, all these are produced. Here, fats and fats, muscle cells are produced. Okay. So it produces blood cells, and all these are present in the bone. Okay. So that is the function of skeletal system. It protects the organs, like it is protecting the rib cages, are protecting the lungs and the heart. Then spinal cord. Is protected by vertebrae. Okay, of course we are able to move, okay, freely, whatever movement, like this, I'm able to move this or whatever movement, or I'm able to move from one place to another. Okay, this, all this is because of the bones, the cartilage, okay, tendons, all that. So this is the function of skeletal system. You can take screenshot. Yes, it's visible. Yeah. Okay, should I erase it?
Yeah, back muscle.
Okay, so these are the 3 layers of a bone. Okay, these are periosteum.
That's what I think.
Okay, second is compact bone. And third is spongy bone.
Yes.
And here is present the bone marrow. Please do not talk amongst yourself, and if you want to talk, put yourself on mute. Okay. Yes. So these are the 3 layers of a bone. This is the structure of a bone. So the first layer, which is very hard, is periosteum. Then second is compact bone. This is also hard in nature, white in color. Then we have spongy bone. Okay. It is soft. Okay. It is soft in nature. And there are pores. There are pores in this spongy bone, which has bone marrow. Okay, this bone marrow, it can be of 2 types, red and yellow. So red bone marrow is responsible for manufacturing the RBCs, WBCs, platelets. Yellow bone marrow is responsible for making fat, muscle cells, fat cells, and muscle cells. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'll erase it. You can take screenshot. Then next we have skeletal system is composed of cartilage, connective tissues like cartilage, ligaments, tendons, and tissue. Okay, can you tell me the iron that we take in our body? Okay, what happens? We take iron and then it gets disposed of. What happens to it? The iron that we eat. What happens to the iron? Okay, what happens is there's a protein. This protein, it attaches with iron to form hemoglobin. Hemoglobin. Okay, this hemoglobin, it is a receptor of oxygen and carbon dioxide. It is present in the blood, and this hemoglobin is responsible for transferring O2, oxygen from lungs to the body parts, and carbon dioxide from body parts to the lungs. Okay. So what happens? The RBCs. When RBCs are manufactured in the bone marrow, they take hemoglobin. Okay. And then after 120 days, they die at spleen. Okay. So these RBCs, they die. Then what happens to this iron that we had? It also dies? No, it does not die. This iron is recycled. Okay. So whatever iron we have, it is not the fresh iron that we are taking every day. Okay. Of course, iron is required, but iron is also recycled in the body. So our body also believes in recycling. Okay. So that was the concept of iron utilization. Now we have the skeletal system. It is composed of bone, connective tissues, okay. So these connective tissues, we have already studied bone, okay, the structure of bone we have studied. Now we have cartilage, ligament, tendon, and tissue. So what is cartilage doing? Cartilage is present at the tip of the bones, especially the long bones. Okay, like we have cartilage here at the tip of the nose. This is cartilage, which is giving shape to our nose. It is cartilage. Okay, cartilage is present in between the vertebrae. Okay, like there's one vertebrae, another vertebrae. So here, this cushioning is made up of cartilage. At the knee joint, at the shoulder joint, at any joint, this cartilage is present. And what is cartilage doing? It is reducing the friction between two bones. Okay, if there is no cartilage, there will be a lot of sound. Okay, when we move this joints are moving, there'll be a lot of sound. So they are canceling that sound. They're reducing the friction. And it's also present at larynx. Okay, larynx, the voice box, which is present in the throat, it is also made up of cartilage. So ligament, it holds the bone together. What is tendon doing? Tendon, it attaches the muscle to brain. To bone, attaches muscle to bone.
Thank you for class.
Okay, it's time. Oh my God. Okay, I just did not realize the time. Okay, muscle to muscle. That's it. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay, see you all tomorrow on Monday. Have a great weekend. See you all.
You too. Thank you.
See
See you on
you.
Monday.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, great practice to you all.
Thank you.
May you reach your Anandamay coach and feel the bliss.
Enjoy your Sunday.
Enjoy. Bye-bye.